Turn right to merge onto I-10 East.
What up, YouTube? So, we're getting ready to go to this. Where are we going? To go get some Mexican corn and fruit. So, it should be pretty good. I'm dropping this video to talk about authority. Basically, the do's and don'ts. Is it really worth having your own authority?
Take exit 64 onto Sierra Avenue,
Because,
then keep left onto Sierra Avenue North.
You get a whole lot of, let me see, good and bad. You get a lot of people on YouTube saying, oh, don't get your authority, it's not worth it, it's not this, it's not that. But a lot of those people that are saying that are people that have never, went through the process, or, they've never experienced having their authority. Your authority basically is just like, it's really having basically a motor carrier. It's like just being a straight trucking company without all the
keep left onto Sierra Avenue,
BS of the mega carriers.
onto Sierra Avenue.
And a lot of people say, oh, it's a whole lot of paperwork, it's a lot of this, it's a lot of that. But in reality, it's not. It's actually not that much paperwork when you really think about it. I mean, it's a lot of responsibility. It's a lot of, having to get up and, how can I put this? Actually work. But having your own authority isn't bad at all. It's honestly, it's the best decision and best move that I ever made. Financially, mentally, physically, just the whole 9 yards. The amount of freedom that you have is second to none, because you don't have, for one thing, it's no forced dispatch. You dispatch yourself. You can come and go as you please. Like for me, I'm basically home whenever I want to be. I'm usually home on the weekends. Throughout the week. It's just a lot more freedom. Yeah, you got to deal with brokers and all that, and a lot of people talk about, oh, go get your own accountants and get this and get that, which, yeah, that's cool and all. Yeah, don't get me wrong. If you got your authority, go do it, but don't try to do it off the bat, because you're gonna fail miserably. Half the people out here that are like, oh, I'm gonna go out and get direct accounts, I'm gonna go get this, go get that, don't even have their paperwork together. They don't even understand the paperwork. They don't even understand the back office. So why would you want to go out and try to get all these direct contacts and you don't even understand your own paperwork and what you got set up? So, I feel like if you are going to get your authority, just really pay attention to basically
1.6 miles,
the authority.
The destination is on your left.
Pay attention to getting it all set up the right way, the correct way, the proper way, before you decide to jump out there and go get all these accounts and stuff. Understand what you got yourself into, because having your authority, it's a lot of responsibility. Yeah, it's a lot of paperwork, but it's maintainable. If you own basically one truck, you're a one truck operation, your own authority is cake. If you own multiple trucks, then it can get a bit complicated. But like I said, there's software out there to keep you compliant and keep you A1 and keep you organized. One thing about the authority is a lot of people aren't organized, so that's why they be all out of whack and just messed up and just it's not worth it, because they don't understand, because they don't want that responsibility of having to do paperwork and just being organized. That's really all it is. The more organized you are, the easier it is to run your own authority, point blank period. Like I said, I've been running mine since September. I jumped out here with 2 trucks. I wouldn't recommend anybody to do that, but hey, if you want to jump out with 2 trucks, 3 trucks, 4 trucks, I mean, by all means, go ahead. One of the biggest things is, I can say that a lot of people don't understand, or people that have been putting videos out talking about authority, is it's like this. If you're leased to a carrier, you got to understand, when you jump out under your own authority, that truck, and you got to basically put that truck on, there's an upfront cost, versus when you're leased on to somebody, you don't have that huge upfront cost. for your own authority, you got insurance down payments and you have base plates. That's going to be your biggest upfront cost besides the truck down payment. Some people don't have truck down payments, but you're still going to have that insurance deposit, and you're also going to have the base plates. So you're going to have a pretty high upfront cost. And that's, you know, stuff that people don't talk about when they talk about authority and everything else, is that upfront cost, because that, you know, takes a lot of people out of the game because they can't afford that.
1.1 miles, so be on the left side.
Alright, cool. So that's something to think about. You got the upfront costs. You also have, just like I said before, the added responsibility. If you're leased to a carrier, I mean, it's basically you sign some papers and they take it out weekly, versus with the authority, they take it out right then and there. Your upfront cost can range from anywhere between $3,000, well, we'll say $1,500 to $6,000. So that's something that, you know, you gotta prepare for. A lot of people that think that, oh, it's this and it's that, it's like they don't mention the upfront cost that comes with having your own authority, because 9 times out of 10 they don't know.
In half a mile, the destination is on your
like
left.
for me,
8990 Sierra Avenue.
I had 2 trucks. So one truck ran me about $6,500. The other truck ran me about $5,500. The white truck, I had to dish out $5,500 to basically put that truck onto my authority. Now, once the year is up, which is in September, I gotta dish out probably about $11,000–$12,000. So I mean, that's a huge hit to take. And say if you have 5 trucks, that's well over 20–30 grand that you gotta shell out. And then they say once you hit 2 years under your own authority, your insurance company is set it up to where you only have to pay, I guess you pay at the end of the year, and it's like a credit. So you pay everything basically once the year is up. So, you know, I mean, it is what it is. But it's your boy Ghost. We're about to jump into this little Mexican spot and get this corn and whatever it is. So yeah, that was just my opinion on, you know, is it really worth it? It is. It's really worth it if it's something that you truly want to do. Don't let the naysayers talk you out of it, because like I said before, I jumped out here with 2 trucks. So, and I'm you know, I'm doing pretty good. So yeah, love, peace, prosperity. Hope you guys like this video, and I will holler at y'all later. Deuces.